In today's session, we are going to learn relative lowering of vapor pressure, that is Raoult's law, from the solution chapter. Okay, let's start.
This is Arijit sir in our channel Arijit Ghosh Chemistry Online. Okay, now today we are going to study the lowering of vapor pressure of solvent from the solution chapter. Okay, and this chapter actually related to physical chemistry. Now, lowering of vapor pressure of solvent, we need to know first Raoult's law. Okay, I'm writing it down for you. So now you can see this is the Raoult's law. The relative lowering of vapor pressure of a solution is equal to the mole fraction of the solute present in the solution. Now from here, if we let that x1 and x2 be the mole fractions of solvent and solute. X1 is the mole fraction of solvent and x2 be the mole fraction of solute. Okay, now so you can write from here. So then x1 equals to n1 by n1 plus n2, where n1 is the number of moles of dissolved solvent and n2 is the number of moles of dissolved solute. Then x2 equals to n2 by n1 plus n2. So from here you can start that the vapor pressure of the solution is P. P is the vapor pressure of solution and P0 be the vapor pressure of the pure solvent. Vapor pressure of pure solvent. Then from here you can write that P is equals to P0 into x1. Okay, so P is equals to P0 into x1. From here, then in the addition of non-volatile solute to the solvent tends to lower the vapor pressure. Okay, so just you are discussing about the lowering of vapor pressure. So the addition of the non-volatile solute that tends to lower the vapor pressure of the pure solvent. So you can write, if it is the delta P is the lowering of vapor pressure, so it should be the pure vapor pressure minus the solution vapor pressure. So from here you can putting the values of these. P0 minus value of P is P0 x1, P0 into x1. So from here if we calculate, since we all know that x1 plus x2 equals to 1, so from common P0 1 minus x1, so from here you can write P0 x2 because x2 equals to 1 minus x1. Okay, so this is the main theoretical aspect. From above equation you can write it down like this. So from here delta P is equals delta P by P0 equals to x2, and so x2, and so delta P you can write P0 minus P by P0. So this is actually the relative lowering of vapor pressure. This is actually our relative lowering of vapor pressure. This is actually our relative lowering of vapor pressure. Okay, students. So from here you have already done that. This is our relative lowering of vapor pressure. Now from here you can write it down. This is actually equals to x2, that is n2 by n1 plus n2. Okay, students. So for a dilute solution, since n1 it is actually very greater than n2, so approximately we can write it n2 by n1 in case of this. So delta P by P0 is equals to actually N2 by N1. Okay, this is our relative lowering of vapor pressure. Now from here we are going to determine the molecular weight of from vapor pressure of lowering. Okay, now we are going to calculate the molecular weight from relative lowering of vapor pressure. Okay, now suppose for a substance having weight W2, W2 is the weight of solute and W1 is the weight of solvent. Okay, and its molecular weight, say for example M2, the substance solute molecular weight of the solute is M2. Now from here the relative lowering of vapor pressure condition, we can write P0 minus P by P0 is equals to N2 by N1 plus N2. They have already done. Now N2 equals to actually W2 by M2, number of moles, weight per molecular weight. N1 equals to W1 by M1, M1 be the molecular weight of the solvent, plus W2 by M2. Now considering this part, if we calculate it, actually it is N2 by N1 approximately. So after calculating this part and removing this actually the N2 part, we will get that W2 by M2 by W1 by M1, that is W2 M1 by W1 M2. So from here, by cross multiplicating this part, we can write M2 is equals to P0 by P0 minus P multiplied by W2 W1 into M1. So this is actually our formula. Okay, by applying this formula we can do the problem sums, the numerical sums. Okay, so this is our formula. Now say for example, actually we are going to solve this sum. Okay, the aqueous vapor pressure at 30 degree centigrade is 32 millimeter of mercury, that is the pressure. What will be the aqueous vapor pressure of the solution containing 0.6 gram of urea? Molecular weight is given in 17.82 gram of water. Okay, now we are going to solve this sum according to this equation. Okay, now here according to this sum which is given, you can write that P0 is given 32 millimeter, P we have to find out, W2 is given, you can see W2 is given 0.6 gram. Now W2 is given 0.6 gram. M2 is 60 for urea, M2 is given 60, it is solute. W1, that is the weight of solvent, 17.82 gram, and M1 is the molecular weight of water solvent, that you know, 18. Okay, now applying the above formula, applying this above formula, we can conclude by putting these all P0 minus P. From here you can write, since P0 minus P by P0 equals to W2 by W1 into M1 by M2. Okay, by actually from this formula, we are coming from this formula. Okay, from this formula. Now putting these values over here, putting these all values, you can get 32 minus P by 32, 0.6 by 17.82 into 18 by 60. After calculating all this, this value, calculating all this value, will get 0.01. That is, after calculation from these values, we can calculate P equals to 31.68 millimeter. Okay, so applying this above formula, we have already solved this sum. Okay students, so up to this point it should be easier for you to understand what is our relative lowering of vapor pressure according to Raoult's law. Thank you students.